Oh, okay, yeah, it just went off. And now, what are they called?
There's like a group, you push the button.
Oh, okay.
Pair it, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I think you can just let it go. And then,
Yeah. Let's see.
there we go.
No. Should I put them back in?
With your mask. I don't think.
Well, let's see. We're just working on an earpiece situation here. So what do I have to do? Just push it in.
Yeah. It should come up as an option. There you go.
There we go. Connect. Sweet.
So now you should be able to.
Now, the default microphone has changed to AirPods. Oh my God, thank you so much. Greg and Tom, can you hear me there? Yeah? Great.
Awesome.
Look at that. Beautiful. I forgot my, yeah. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're gonna do, yes. Yeah. The one that where you're on right now. Yeah. I'll send. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think for now it's just gonna be, I'll be that way. Yes. So that's totally fine. Yep. Well, that's all I'm gonna tell you then, Tom. In that case. No, it's good. It's good. Exactly. Oh, and by the way, Tom, I'll be sending over and posting all the information today. And Scott Morgan, who I think you know, has put together a little meal plan for us. So that should be super fun too. Yeah, perfect. Good. Yeah, no, we'll definitely talk. We'll talk. I think that was one thing too that was I want to talk more about is nutrition. So we'll do that.
It might be full already. It was like we kind of all jumped in it, but again, it can just
Right.
all last, right?
Cool. All right, you guys. Good morning. Hi there, Kathy. How are you? I'm so excited about my new mask. I know, that's right. You guys hiked. That's so fun. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they went to Temescal actually to do a little hike. Yeah. Our other friend. I don't know if you've ever met Ginny. Ginny's a runner. She's a triathlete. She's kind of a powerhouse triathlete, and she rarely comes here. There may have been one or two Saturdays that she's been here, but yeah, mostly not. Yeah. But she's done Ragnar with us when we've done the Ragnar races, and you don't know what Ragnar is? Oh my God, you are the perfect candidate. Oh yes, when the Ragnar races come back, you will be tapped into a Ragnar. It's basically, so Ragnar. For those of you that don't know this, there's a Ragnar relay, which is just like hood to coast. Have you ever heard of it? So you would be perfect, right? So it's 197 miles. Hood to coast is 197 miles, 12 people. Each person does, 3 to 6 miles, right? And then you basically run through everybody times 3. So they break it up into 36 legs of the race. Well, Ragnar started doing the same thing, and they did one from Santa Barbara to Encinitas, or you know what I mean, whatever. So, and they did them from Woodstock to New York City, right? So it was super cool. And then they started doing a Ragnar Trail, and of course we were all over the Ragnar Trail. And this is so it's a campsite. You don't have to be squished in a van trying to sleep where you can't sleep. At least you can have a tent and sleeping bag, but it is overnight, and there's teams of 8. And there's a red loop, a green loop, and a yellow loop. And when you cycle through all 8 people 3 times, each person will have done 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 green. And you, exactly right. So you do it as fast as you can, and then of course I totally screwed up one time because I wasn't at there's the handoff for the wristband, like the wristband. And I don't know what I was doing. It was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, they're not that fast. They don't take them a long time." And then I wound up. Everybody's like, "Dad, where are you? Where are you?" I was like, "Oh, geez, I gotta go." You know. I wound up catching up them. Yeah, exactly. But it's super fun.
I need the slow team because I'm very slow, but I can.
Yeah, you're not slow. Trust me. Hi everybody, welcome to Monday morning. Sorry, we're just catching up here a little bit. If you're just seeing this on Facebook and YouTube and those social media channels, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to do a little yoga for athletes today, and we're going to work on the neck because I slept a little bit strange over the weekend and my neck is healing, but it's still a little bit, needs a little love. So we're going to do neck and shoulders and then wind out with a little bit of hips. So let's go ahead and bring the palms together, close the eyes, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of your nose. Nice deep breath. Let the shoulders drop down, top of the head float up. Breath smooth, set your intention. And good, and drop the head to the left side. Easy stretch. Just a quick announcement, if you are watching this on the social media platforms there, the stream is done on a donation basis, so if you can go to 5pointyoga.com and donate for your class or sign up for the class. That would be fine. Also, starting tomorrow, switch sides with your head stretch. We're doing the next 5-day revitalizing challenge. So I did this back in November, then we did a 15 one day back in January. So here we are again, totally free to join. We're going to do breath work, meditation, yoga, some inspirational, educational chats along the way, and then yin yoga in the afternoon. Drop the arms from there, circles with the head. So I'll be posting today about it, but you can basically sign up via email. There's a Facebook group where all the information will be posted, so it's super, I found it fun. Fun and beneficial. And I'm gonna make my intention that my neck is healed by the end of those 5 days, but it's Tuesday through Saturday. Switch directions of your head. Very good. And then back to the center, some shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. Opposite direction. So I didn't look, Debbie. How long did your double loop take you?
8 hours.
Yeah.
So the first loop was pretty.
Right. Second, arms up, interlace. Debbie made it an intention to run an ultra run. Is that?
In your thing.
Right, in the ultra length run. So her goal was to do an ultra length run in the last revitalizing challenge in January, and so she hadn't done it. So yesterday she decided to run 30 miles. Yeah. Fold to one side. Good for you. I did nothing yesterday. I did nothing.
Yeah, I did nothing for all those years too. I'm your hope.
Yes, you are my hope, believe me. All of you guys are my hope. Switch. That's right. Kids will be in school and I'll have some time to go long again. Good. Back to the center. We did hike actually as a family. So Lauren had 2 hikes yesterday. Lean back and fold. Yeah. Liam is so cute. We're hiking and it was super windy and he's like, ah. He just kept going with these sounds. It was so funny. Go ahead now, clasp the hands behind the back, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. Soften and breathe. And then lean to the left side, little stretch. Good. Then flip it to the right side, little lean, little stretch. Good. Back to the center, one more breath. And then release that. Let's roll back up. So abdomen strong, slowly roll up. We're gonna take a few arm circles, really for the shoulders here. So loosen up. One arm. It's funny, I had a little shoulder thing that was going on for last month and a half. That seems to have gotten better. And then of course, Liam woke up, and so I decided to sleep on the couch in his room, a little kind of sofa thing, and it just totally tweaked my neck on Friday night. Or Saturday night. So of course, anytime I'm the worst person to be injured. My poor wife, she's like, "You're in such a grumpy mood." I'm like, "It's because my neck." She's like, "Well, how bad is your neck?" I'm like, "Well, bad enough to put me in a grumpy mood." What do they call it? The man cold? I think men just have a much lower tolerance for pain. Step back to the center, bring the palms together, take a nice big inhale, lift the arms up. Fold all the way down, forward as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Step back to plank pose, top of a push-up. Hold it here, breathe. Abdomen strong. Start to warm up a bit. Good, and we're gonna do some circles. So some circles on the shoulders and wrists here, breathing. Good, opposite direction with the shoulders. Good, and then push-ups if you can, knees down or not, lower halfway. Press up, halfway, push up, halfway, push up, 2 more. Good, all the way to the mat. And this time we're going to go right into Shalabhasana, which is for the shoulders too, but also to warm up and get the back going here. So interlace the fingers behind you, draw the shoulders down away from your ears, drop the chin slightly, lift the legs and lift the arms, lift the upper body, breathe. Good. One more breath, lift the arms up and then release. We're going to go to Sphinx pose. So essentially on the elbows here, your elbows are below your shoulders. First lift up, feel that in the lower kind of middle thoracic spine there, breathe. Good, and then you're going to come down just a little bit, extend the back of the neck, turn the head to the left, so back to a little neck stretch here. Breathe. Yeah, just need a little body work / adjustment, and I'll be okay. Now switch sides from there. Body's quite amazing though, from whatever happened to my neck on Saturday night to today. So yesterday was bad and now today feels a little better. Back to the center. One more inhale, lift, and then child's pose on the exhale. Good, of course, anytime you need it, you can always rest in child's pose. Otherwise, let's move into downward facing dog. Come on up. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take a moment. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down. Nice big stretch. Breathe. Find that good, smooth, even breath in and out of your nose. And then switch sides from there, same thing. Good, straightening both legs from there. Come up on the toes, walk softly to the hands. Extend the spine as you inhale, look forward. Fold as you exhale, stretch all the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart. Exhale, sun salutation A. We'll do three rounds from here. Arms up, inhale, fold down, exhale. Good, lengthen the spine as you inhale. Step back or jump back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower down. Could lower all the way to the mat or halfway. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Good, again, up on the toes. Walk or hop forward. Lengthen that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale, 2 more cycles, arms up again, inhale. Folding down forward as you exhale. Lengthen that spine as you inhale. Step back or jump back as you exhale. Vinyasa, lower. Upward facing dog, easy, and then downward facing dog. Breathe. Good. Again, up on the toes. Walk or hop forward. Lengthen as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands together at the heart, exhale. 1 more round. Arms up, inhale. Folding down, exhale. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Feel that in the legs, then step or jump back. Vinyasa, lower down. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Good. From there, right leg up to the ceiling right away. Take the right leg up, lift it up there, breathe. Dropping that left heel down, stretch. Good, and then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. And lift it back and up. Good, forward knee to your left side, little twist and squeeze. Back and up. Forward to your right. Back and up, all the way forward. Stay here. On the fingertips, about 5 times, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knee, drop the hips down, straight down. Inhale, hamstrings, exhale, hip flexor. Inhale, hamstrings, exhale, hip flexor, upper quad. A couple more times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Turn the back foot. Come up to warrior 1. Holding warrior 1. Shoulders relaxed. Breath smooth. I always feel better when I start this process. Clasp the hands back behind you. Interlace the fingertips. Lift the heart up, draw the shoulders back and down, take a big inhale, and then fold down as you exhale. Drop the head, stretch and breathe, strong back leg. Really soften the shoulders if you can. Take 1 more nice big breath. And then come on back up, warrior 1, inhale. Hands to the floor, exhale. Take the leg back. Vinyasa or not, as we start to move through more flow, you can definitely skip the vinyasa if you want or need. Left side, When you're ready, take the left leg up behind you, hold it, drop that right heel down, stretch. Good, one more. Inhale, and then shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Good, and lift it, back and up. Forward knee to your right side, back and up. Forward to the left, back and up. All the way forward. Stay there on the fingertips like before, about 5 times. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot. Bend the knee, drop the hips. Inhale, exhale. Keep that going. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A couple more. Inhale, exhale. One more. Great. Turn the back foot flat, come up to warrior one. Pause in warrior one, arms up, shoulders relax, but the upper body faces forward, sinking down a little, and breathe. And then clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, heart goes up, shoulders pull back and down, head drops back. If it's okay. Actually, before you drop the head back, we can get a little neck stretch here too. So interlace, you don't have to pull the shoulders too far down, but a little bit, and then drop the head to the left. So that's gonna get a little bit deeper neck stretch. Breathe. You can explore by dropping the chin slightly or lifting the chin up, but keeping the head to the left. And then flip it, so other side, now head to the right. Stretching that left side, breathing. Good, now back to the center. One more inhale, and then forward, so a little bit more hip and shoulders here, breathe. Strong back leg. One more breath. Come on back up, warrior one, inhale. Hands down to the floor, exhale. Take the leg back, vinyasa. Good, downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. Good, lifting the tailbone, stretching the back of the legs, one more breath. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms. We'll do a nice little twist. So bring the palms together, hook the left elbow outside the right knee. Lengthen the upper body, twist and turn. Breathe. Look at the feet, make sure the feet stay together, knees stay on the same plane. They don't have to be together, it depends on the bone structure, but if you can, bring them together, but then twist. Isolate the spine, that's kind of the idea. Lengthen up, twist up, one more breath. Good, and then back to chair, inhale. Switch it, same thing, other side. Lengthen up. Twist and turn, breathe. Good, and then back to chair, inhale. Stand, hands to the heart, exhale. Nice big full breath. And then back to chair pose, inhale. Fold down, exhale. Halfway up, inhale, step back or hop back. Exhale, vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side first, take the leg up. Bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa, lower. Back, good, left side. Take it up, bring it forward, deep bend in the front knee. Reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back. Vinyasa. Yeah. Downward facing dog. So always check in with your body, check in with the breathing. Downward facing dog becomes your resting pose. It might not be right now. So if it's not, you can always take child's pose. You could always drop to the knees, put your head down, take a little break. Or even if you've been doing this for years and you just need a break, feel free to take a break. Good, one more nice big breath. When you're ready, up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Stand, hands to the heart, exhale. Big full breath. I'm going to do 2 more cycles like that. Back to chair pose when you're ready. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or hop back as you exhale. Vinyasa. Or not. You can always skip that and go right to down dog. Right leg first. Take it up behind you. Bring it forward. Warrior one. Deep bend. Lift up. Good. Hands down. Leg back, vinyasa. Left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Up and back. So one thing to think about is that external rotation in the shoulders. So bend the arms for a moment, bend the arms out to the side. As you do that, take the bent arms underneath your body. Feel that's going to be a lot harder, so call it turbo dog. Downward facing dog with a little kick. But what I want you to feel is your shoulder blades coming apart. That's external rotation of the shoulders. And then push the arms straight. See if you can keep some of that space in there as you extend the shoulders. And then up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart. Exhale. So just to show that, so everybody take their arms forward like this. And then when you take the arms up, that's kind of external rotation. So you're externally rotating as opposed to internal rotation. So now take the arms back here. This is internal rotation. So you're kind of turning in, right? Now if you take the arms up that way, see your shoulders are kind of in your ears a bit, right? So that's internal rotation, external rotation. When you're in down dog, you want to create that external rotation. When you're in warrior two, you want to create that space in the neck. So let's go chair pose again. Inhale. Fold down as you exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back or jump back as you exhale. Vinyasa. Good, right side. Take the leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Hands down, leg back. It took me a long time to learn that. The external, I was like, what are they talking about? Left leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa. Here, let's all pause in upward facing dog. Here's another little spot that you can work on the shoulders. Pull the shoulders back, right? Whether you're in cobra or upward facing dog, bring your shoulders forward. That's what you don't want to do. And then bring the shoulders back. So ultimately, like that extra little shoulder space, now downward facing dog, is what you want to work on. So every single time we must do, 18 to 30 different vinyasas over the course of a yoga practice here. So every single time you have a little extra moment to pull those shoulders back and open them up a bit. All right, moving on, right side, take the leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot, warrior one, and then warrior two. Open up to the side, and breathe. Gazing forward. Good. So right away, because we're gonna focus on the shoulders and neck, we're gonna take the left arm around the back toward the front, bring the forearm to the thigh, engage the abdomen slightly, tuck the tailbone, extend the spine, and turn the head up if it's okay on your neck. And breathe. If you're more comfortable, you could bring the right hand to your block or to the floor beneath you, but lengthen that torso as you turn and twist and breathe. Excuse me. Good. Now, let's take this to half moon. So look down, scoot the back foot a little bit closer, right up into half moon pose. Standing on that right leg. Once you're up, then you can release the left arm to the ceiling. That's fine. Breathe. If it's okay with your balance and okay with your gaze, then you can look up at that top thumb. But definitely breathe. Good. Now we're going to head back to triangle. So look down, bend the standing leg, in control if you can. Come on back to triangle pose. Good. Breathing. And then we're going to come up. So just come up to standing. You're going to take your back arm. Well, let's do reverse. We can do reverse triangle. That's fine. Well, the technically is not reverse triangle. This is a reverse warrior, technically. But either way, breathe and stretch that whole kind of right side in there. Take one more breath. Good. And what we're going to do is wrap the arm. So now come forward. You're going to take the left arm around again. We're going to wrap it. So you're not going to go as low. Both legs are straight. I want you to lengthen the torso and twist up. All right, so you're looking up at the ceiling, sky. You're outside, breathe. This is where we get into the neck a little bit here. So don't be so concerned about getting lower at the moment. We'll get there. But lengthen the torso, and now just the head. So turn the head down, chin down. Look to the outside of your foot, outside of your mat. But keep this top shoulder going backwards. So you find that opposing action, that deeper stretch in your neck. So chin down, stretch and breathe. If you're wrapped and stretching the neck and can still go a little deeper toward your ankle with your right hand, then fine. A couple more breaths. Good. Now release that left arm slowly. Take it over the ear. All right, some of you want to work a little harder, both arms up. Breathe. One more inhale. And both hands down. Now we're going to step the back foot a little closer and go to the traditional reverse triangle pose. So it's a totally different stance. So you got to lift the back foot up, step it forward, right hand stays down, left arm turns up, and breathe. Could be on the block, could be on the ankle, could be on the outside of the foot, and twist up. Good. Creating space. So pulling this right hip back if you can, lengthening the spine as you turn and twist up. Good, one more inhale. And both hands down. Hang forward, stretch. A little bit of a hamstring stretch here, breathing. Your front leg can stay bent or it can be straight, your choice. But breathe, get a little extra deep stretch here. Good. Alrighty. And then from there, step the leg back, vinyasa or straight to down dog. Remember, extra shoulder stretch, pull them back. And then downward facing dog. Great. Left side right away, take the left leg up, bring it forward, turn the back foot, warrior one, and then warrior two. Open up to the side, pause and breathe. Good. Now, right arm right away, back and around. Reach for the front thigh if you can, or the inner thigh if you can, and then forearm to the thigh. Just the reason you try to grab the inner thigh is because it gives you a place to hold on to as you pull that top shoulder open. If you can't reach, it's fine. If your hand's behind your back, you can grab your shirt or shorts, but you don't even have to grab, but you could just kind of twist and lean. Breathe, whatever you decide. Those of you more comfortable, block with the left hand or the floor with the left hand, but keep that body lengthening as you twist up. Breathe. Good. One more breath. Then we're going to look down, scoot the back foot closer. We went to half moon next. Half moon pose, lifting up. Could release the top arm once you're up. Driving that back leg straight, breathing deeply. Good. Lifting the back leg up a little taller. Good. Now bending the standing leg. Come on back. And triangle. Triangle first. Right arm up. Give it a little twist. Both legs straight. And we'll go down for a moment. We're going to come back up. But first, down for a moment, breathe. Good, now go ahead and come on back up to standing, keeping the legs in triangle pose. You're gonna take the right arm, wrap it around the back again, and this time we're gonna go down a little bit less deep, so not as low. Keep this top shoulder opening, that's the focus, the top shoulder here. And breathe. So again, it's more about that top shoulder than it is necessarily about getting low, at least right now. And then the only thing that changes is that head, so turn the head down. In fact, maybe get that top shoulder to go back a little bit more. Keep breathing. Chin down, explore the neck. Good, now just release that right arm, take it over the ear. And those of you that want to work a little bit harder, both arms up, breathe. Good, one more nice big inhale. And then both hands down. From there, step the back foot much closer. Angle it forward, hips are square to the front. And then right hand stays down, left arm turns up. Reverse triangle pose. Driving that back leg down and then pulling this left hip back. So you square the hips a little more, lengthen the torso, twist up and breathe. Good. Lengthen, twist, turn. One more big breath. And drop it all. Hands and feet hang forward. Few breaths. Even a little bend in the standing front leg is fine to stretch. Good. One more breath. And then take that leg back. Vinyasa or straight back to downward facing dog. Shoulders pull back. Extra pull back with the shoulders. Very good. All right. From downward facing dog, let's just take a moment. Bend the right leg. Push the left heel down. Give it a big stretch. Always coming back to that breathing. Switch sides. Same thing. And then go ahead and drop to the knees. We're going to go right into a little shoulder stretch. So go ahead and just sit back down onto the heels. I'm turning so that these guys can see, but you guys mostly know it. So right arm goes up, drops behind the head. Left hand grabs the right elbow, moves it back behind the head. So that's kind of the first stage. Oftentimes that little move, so for you guys, that little move is hard. All right, so it's that. If you can get that, bend the arm a little bit more, then take the left arm, reach it back around, see if you can grab the fingertips. You may or may not be able to. If you have a small towel, you can use that, or a strap, or you could use a sock. Breathe, whatever you decide, but that's the stretch if you can do it. Breath smooth, even, and now push the head into the arm if you can. So there's a little more to find there. Breathe. Good. One more inhale. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come on down. Fold. Good. And breathe. Okay. And then come on back up, just a few breaths. Can be a little intense. Slowly release. We're going to take a few shoulder rolls, so just take a moment, let things settle in. Shoulder rolls. Good. Opposite side, so left arm up. Bend the arm. Right arm grabs the left elbow, bring it across your back if you can, bend that arm. If you're right-handed, this side is the harder side because it's this right shoulder that needs to be more flexible to get back and down and under and up. So do the best you can, strap, sock, towel, and then push the head back into the arm. Even if your arm's a little bit off to the side, just do the best you can, breathe. Yeah, if it's a little intense on the legs, then you can always come up here. That's fine too. But breathe, a couple more breaths. Last big shoulder stretch here. Oh, yeah. And then slowly, slowly come on down. If it's okay. If you get to a point where it's just too much, just don't do it. My sage advice, don't hurt yourself. Few more breaths. Good. And then slowly come on up. And then release that. Oh, good. Shoulder rolls. Again, creating a little bit more circulation. So think of it as an internal massage. And now let's turn the head to the left. So should have done a little before and after, but see if there's hopefully a little bit more space. And then opposite side to the right. Yeah, definitely. For me, a little bit less There's pressure in there. Nice. All right, now right into Ustrasana Camel, so a little back bend, and this gets us actually a little bit with the open shoulders. You'll see maybe you'll be able to go a little deeper. So this is all about quads and hip flexors, spine and shoulders. So if it's okay, I always start with my toes tucked. You don't have to. If you're more flexible in the spine, but drive the hips forward, lift the heart up, drop the head back and breathe. Good, one more breath. All right, and then slowly, abdomen strong. Come on down, child's pose. That's all we're gonna do for back bends. We're gonna move over into some hips now. So let's go to downward facing dog. Just take your time, downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend that left leg again, push the right heel down, stretch. Big stretch. And then switch sides. Good, take the right leg up and bring it forward. This time, I want you to scoot before we go down, scoot the back leg over to the right. I'm sorry, scoot the front leg over to the right. So on your mat, but to the outside of your mat. Now bring your upper body down. Nice little stretch here. Probably go about solid 3.5 minutes on each side. So sink in here, breathe, drive the back heel back as you breathe. Good. Alrighty. Now, drop the back knee. You're going to come up a little bit, and then you're going to walk that foot to the middle of your mat. When you get to the middle of the mat, the front foot, you're going to then scoot the back knee back. If your back leg knee needs a little bit more cushion, you can always roll open that mat, put a blanket there. But this is lizard pose or a pigeon prep. Lengthen the upper body, start to sink into this very deep, intense, not pigeon yet, but pigeon prep. If you needed to go to pigeon right away, that's fine, of course. Anytime you have to make decisions to take care of yourself, that's the most important thing. It's a healing practice, but it can be challenging to before that happens. So a couple more breaths here. Very good. Now into pigeon. If you're not already in pigeon, now's the time you just scoot this leg back. And of course, if you had another alternative you wanted to do, like double pigeon or happy cow or something like that, reclining pigeon, if this knee hurts, you got to do reclining pigeon. That's totally fine, but we got about a minute and a half or so left. Here, breathe. Good smooth, even breaths. Make sure you're relaxing your face, your jaw, your fingertips. Keep breathing and letting go a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more with each breath. Okay, now we're gonna switch it. So downward facing dog, slowly, come on up, take your time. Take your time, just not too much time. Bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. Good. And then step that left leg forward. First, keep the back knee up, scoot that left foot to the outside, so still on your mat, but to the outside of the mat. And then you can come down. This is kind of nice little hip stretch here. Breathe, we'll do it's about 30 seconds or so here first. Good. A couple more breaths. And go ahead and drop the back knee. Come on up, walk that foot to the middle of your mat. And again, if you need extra cushion on the back, then you can always roll that over, but otherwise you just drop the knee to the outside, let this foot be on the outside of the foot, scoot the back knee back, and then just about 45 seconds or so here. Breathing. So I was thinking earlier, just because I don't know why, it just came up in my brain, and just how we as the general humans, rarely push ourselves in a healthy way to really experience the full potential of our being. For instance, most runners will never push themselves to do something like Debbie did yesterday, right? Even though they may have a desire to do it, even though they may feel like they want to, there's always this kind of governor inside. And there's actually science behind this whole theory of the governor. It keeps us alive. Pigeon pose. If Timothy Noakes, actually, if you've ever heard of him, you can Google Timothy Noakes. But he talks about the governor and how if we didn't have, he's done a lot of studies about this, if we didn't have this governor inside our brain, we would just run to death. Right? There would be people out there that would just, keep on running or keep on biking or keep on lifting too much weight, and they would hurt themselves. There's some people that like some professional athletes, you're like, oh my gosh, how do they do that? And it's because there's a little chip missing, right? There's some people have a chip missing, right? I think I might have a quarter of a chip missing, not quite a full chip, but there's certain things I love to do to challenge myself and push myself, but I don't want to die. And anyway, thinking about that whole thing in yoga, oftentimes there are, if we can somehow straddle that line between pushing too hard to the point where we get injured, but also not pushing enough to get the most out of the experience. So it's this little dance, it's this play, and I think it goes through in life and exercise, and there's all these different ways that we can just go a little bit beyond our comfort zone to see what it's like out there, dip our toes in the water that's just a bit uncomfortable, and kind of expand our horizon, our boundaries a little bit. And so I recommend you do that on a fairly regular basis. I mean, simply put, it's like Eleanor Roosevelt. Wasn't she the one that said, do something scary every day or something? Do something that scares you every day? Well, the only thing I would add is do something that scares you every day and don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself too badly. That's it. A little bit of pain is okay. Like jumping off a ski hill. You might have to crash a few times before you make it. Last couple breaths here. And so much of that is learning about ourselves, getting to know ourselves better, to know, when to hold them and when to fold them. All right. Right now, it would not be smart for me to go run 100 miles, right? That would just be. Yeah, yeah.
One day, that's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Come on up from there, you guys. Yeah, I was thinking about it too, especially considering that I wanted my the bike to be first, and I've been on my bike once in like 2 months, but that's okay. We still got what, 8 more months? 8 more months of the year. What is it? Yeah, we're in the 4th. Yeah. Shake out the legs, reach the arms up, fold forward, seated forward bend. It's 99% mental. That's exactly right. Yeah, I'm sure I could do it tomorrow. It would just take me longer. It would just take me longer. I want to be able to do the whole entire Backbone Trail without pushing myself up a hill on, I would like to ride the whole thing if possible. There might be toward the end, there's a couple of them that are just impossible to do. No, sandstone. Well, if I started from Palisades and went to Oxnard, I've already climbed up the back of like Old Topanga. So so you can come up that's doable for sure. Yeah, because it's super rocky and you're for sure getting off, but coming down, that's fun. Go ahead and roll up, roll back. Yeah, exactly. Take the legs up and over the head for plow pose. And then support the back, take the legs up, breathe. Yes, exactly right. Well, it's funny you say that. So she said, for those of you that didn't hear, she said, you definitely meet yourself toward the end, which is so true. And I have this friend of mine he's done a bunch of Ironman races, and it will take him, he has running issues and leg issues and stuff, and so it takes him as long to do the run as it does to do the bike. Legs wide, so that's a long time, right? You're running a marathon, you're biking 112 miles, and it'll take him 6 or 7 hours to do both. So he's out there, and he calls himself the Iron Turtle. He's like, I'm the Iron Turtle, dude. But he loves it. But there was one race I remember, he came back, and he was just like, he's like, I'm telling you, I didn't think I was going to make it. He said, it was like me and my soul out there, and bend the knees, soles of the feet together. And then legs up and then down. Come on down, we'll take our final twist. Pull the right knee in, give it a good squeeze. Roll to the left side, twist. Yeah, my motto, you don't have to go fast, but you do have to go. Switch sides. Good. All right. Back to the center, Shavasana, final rest. Just take a few breaths here. Nice deep cleansing breath. Inhale. Exhale. go ahead and take a nice deep breath from there. You can bring your left hand to the heart center, right hand to the belly. Left hand for nurturing, right hand for grounding. Another deep breath. And then go ahead and bend the knees, roll to your right side, take your time. And then make your way up to a seat, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, palms up, eyes closed, couple breaths. And I think the ultimate idea behind it is to get back to a place that's calm, peaceful, relaxed, content, happy, regardless of what's going on in the world, regardless of even sometimes what's going on inside your own mind. Find that deeper place inside. Bring the palms together at the heart. Just take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you guys for showing up, and thank you all for showing up. So if you're going to join the 5-day challenge, then it starts tomorrow, and make sure you get into the Facebook group or on my website, teddymcdonald.com. There's a link where you can just sign in for your email. You get all the information. Otherwise, see you next week if you're streaming, and that's it.